What's going on, guys? I always said there's probably not much that I could possibly do to Mad Max, right? I'm thinking like every day, like, yeah, she's done. Like, I got the carbon wheels, I got the big bore motor, I got the custom dynamics light, the Saddleman seat, the Krause handlebars, I got the windshield, I got the clutch setup, the chain drive, the suspension, list goes on and on. And when I think I'm absolutely done, my boy Nadal hands me something and says, here you go. So if you guys didn't watch that video, a couple days ago, we actually put in the Evolution Industries clutch assembly into his amazing Streak Light Special with the 131. He definitely needed that. So he just handed me this part, which he just did on his bike after we did the clutch setup on his bike. And I'm like, yeah, why didn't I think of that? So if you guys watched that video, or if you guys watched my video on the Evolution clutch assembly, the clutch assembly has a beautiful red like pressure plate with 6 springs there. It just looks really trick, really cool, but you can't see it. Look at it. The primary cover, even though it's nice and chrome, the primary cover is covering it up. So lo and behold, this is what Nadal picked me up. So if you guys know what this is, or if you don't, I will tell you, it's from Trask, and it is a clear primary cover. So this way you could see that really nice red pressure plate from Evolution Industries. You're going to be able to see the 6 springs in there, the pressure plate, and what's going to be cool is when the bike is running, you're going to be able to see that thing spinning. So I think that's pretty awesome. Thanks, brother. I really appreciate that. So that's what we're going to do right now. Like I said, when you think you have it all, there you go. There's another thing that you could do to your Harley Davidson. So this is a really simple installation. We're going to take this cover off. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts that hold on to that cover. And then I've never put one of these on before. I've never had one of these on my motorcycle. So I'm sure it's fairly simple. Let's do it, and then let's see how it looks. So what we're gonna do, my bike is sitting over here. I actually haven't rode in a while because of the weather and stuff. It's just been raining and stuff, and I've been busy. But I have the bike up against the wall here, so this way my lithium trickle charger could charge or just keep my lithium battery on point. So I'm just gonna actually lift the bike with right here, my Let's Roll lift. And what's great about this thing is I could lift the bike up right here, and I could actually, once I lift the bike up, I could actually put the Let's Roll dolly underneath it, and it could just sit there. I could take the Let's Roll lift out and still use it on my son's bike or whatever else I need it for. So that's why I like this setup a lot. But right now I'm just gonna lift it up. And what's great about it is, especially if you don't have a lot of room in your garage, you could just, because right now the bike's kind of cocked over to the left, taking up a lot of space to in the middle, kind of. So if you kind of put it on a dolly, just like I'm doing now, it's going to save you guys a lot of space. So the reason why I want to lift the bike is because I don't want the primary fluid to come pouring out of it. So I'm just gonna lift it up like that, and now we can work on the bike. But now that I'm looking at it, like, it just saves so much space, because my bike actually leans over a lot, and now it's just up against the wall right now, and I have a kind of literally like probably 2 feet more space in the middle to walk by or to bring more bikes in. I could even bring my son's bike in here. The Duke is right there, as you guys can see it. So not too much space. We only have a 1-car garage in here. I wish I had a bigger garage, but it is what it is. You utilize what you can. You make the best of it. And especially if there's like inclement weather outside, I always have the bike on the Let's Roll dolly. So this way I could like move it around. Like if there's snow outside, like I'm not gonna pull the bike outside. I could literally roll the bike around right inside the garage without any issue. Let's go grab some tools, take that cover off. I'll show you guys how the pressure plate looks, and then I'll show you guys how that cover looks. And hopefully if it's still light out, we'll take the bike out and we'll start it up and we'll see how it looks with the red pressure plate spinning on that clear Trask cover. Okay, let's get some tools out here. And you want to be really careful with these because they do strip out easily. Ask me how I know. Really soft metal on these primary cover bolts. So you definitely want to be careful with those. So pissed. So exactly what I just told you guys to watch out for, that's what happened. This bolt stripped. Can't take it out. So it happens a lot with these bolts. And it is a steel bolt. I just put a magnet up to it. But I just don't know why. It seems like the head material on, I don't know if you guys could see it, the head material on the bolt, it's just weak. I know a million people that this happened to, and it just happened to me. So if the bolts are in there, so whatever, shit happens. I got to drill it out because there's no other way to take it out. I do not have any other kind of tool. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drill it out right there. If you guys could see, I'm going to drill it out. I took a drill bit with a bigger size than the shank of the bolt. I'm going to drill the head right off. And then I'm going to take a pair of pliers for the remainder of the bolt so I could take it out. There's no other way. This happened to me a long time ago, but that's why I try not to really put these on too tight, and I don't. It's just, I don't know. It just seems like the material is really weak. I know this may hurt you guys just to watch, right? But it's got to be done. See, you know right away because the head, you see the head? I don't know if the head came off of the bolt. So I'm going to take the other bolts off and we should be able to take the cover off. These bolts, this happened to me, I think, on Silverback once before, and I forgot how I got it off. I might have drilled the head off at a bolt as well, but nothing happened. Okay, let me go get a rag. You know, I didn't want this to happen, but actually now that I'm looking at it, I'm actually happy that it happened because maybe this is going to happen to you guys. I hope it doesn't, but if it does, you'll know what to do. So I chose, just so you guys understand, I chose a little bit bigger of a drill bit than the shank of the bolt itself. So the head is, would obviously come right off. So now I'm just gonna go get a pair of pliers and take it out. And that's it. And you just gotta be careful, that's all. You wanna be careful not to kinda touch the side of the case. Unbelievable. Just when I said it to you guys. So you see, right there, I got it. That's the head of the bolt. Just drill it. And then as long as the drill is a little bit bigger than the bolt shank itself, the head pops right off. Then you could just grab a pair of pliers. Another trick is if you take your little Dremel with like a steel wheel on it, you could actually put, I've done this plenty of times, a slot right through it, just a straight slot, zip it, right? And then you could put a screwdriver in there and work it out. That's a really good trick. I do not have like a extractor tool. If I did have that, I might probably look into picking one up. But if I did have that, I'd probably try that first. But all in all, if that fails, you got to drill it out. There's no other way to take it out. No damage, zero damage to the bike, but it's got to come out, obviously. Okay, so as you guys can see now, let me bring you guys closer, because now we're going to do the assembly. And thank God, these bolts, these stock bolts, are not being used. They are really, I'm telling you, this has got to be like the 10th time this happened to me. I know other people on other bikes, this is happening. Like everybody I talk to, the primary bolts for the primary cover always tend to get stripped out. But let me show you guys how this looks. So this is the Evolution Industries. Look how beautiful that is. 6 springs, that's how you adjust the clutch right there. You got the red pressure plate, says Evolution Industries on it. That is badass. All right, so let me show you guys what I'm going to put on. Let me go get the pieces. So it actually comes 2 pieces, 10 volts total. I'll show you why. But this setup utilizes different bolts, Allen key bolts, whereas the stock bolts use a hex key. So this is basically, it comes in 2 pieces. So let me take that off. That's a sticker. So you have this base flange. That's gonna go up against the bike. And then you got the cover, plexiglass cover, right? And then you have another outer ring that's going to go over that cover and seal all that together. It comes with 2 O-rings, and it also comes with, like I said, 10 bolts. So what I'm going to do now is these O-rings, see, big O-rings, right? So I'm going to put one of these O-rings in, and you don't want to put Loctite on these bolts because, like I said, they will strip out. Absolutely, without a doubt, they will strip out on you if you put any sort of Loctite on. There's no need to put any Loctite on it. Oh, that's gonna look nice. It says Trask, you see on the top right there. All right, so we're gonna use the, let me see, which bolts are we gonna use here? These don't go through, so we're gonna use, let me go get a tool for this. This is cool, I can't wait to see how this looks. I gotta hurry up. You know what? It's pretty dark out. I might have to start the bike up in the house. All right. I'm gonna start this puppy up right in the house and get kicked out. My wife will come down and boot me in the head. All right, here we go. So we got one right there. Here, let me, you know what? Let me zoom in right here, so you guys get a better view. All right, so that's gonna go top. Yeah, that's gonna go top with the Trask. There's actually an arrow here. I'm just gonna start that. And you want to, I tell you guys this all the time too, you wanna start your bolts by hand. It could be with a tool, but no power tools. You don't want to use any power tools when you start threading in any bolt or screw like that, because if it is going in a little cockeyed, you're not going to feel it, and then it's going to be too late, if you follow what I'm saying. So also go like this way, crisscross them, so the pressure is dispersed evenly. Tighten one up a little bit, and then go somewhere else. You don't want to tighten, crank one down all the way and the other one's still loose. You want to kind of go back and forth. Oh, this thing is going to look so dope. I'm really excited for this. That's going to look really good. Okay. And once you have them snugged down, then you could tighten them up. We got an O-ring in there. There's really no severe pressure, high pressure in there, so you don't have to worry too much. Okay, so now there's a secondary O-ring gonna go right into that groove right there, like so. Make sure it's in there well. Okay, so now this has a protective coating here that we're gonna have to peel off, because I don't actually. So right here, you see, boom, done. And it says Trask right there. I put my hand behind it. You see it? Trask. So that's gonna go on there just like so. That's touching the gasket. And then we have our other bolts, same size, beautiful. That is going to keep pressure on that cover. So we're gonna put the cover on now. Oh man, this looks dope as hell. It's not even Christmas yet. Oh man. Little things, you know what I mean? It's the little things when we do our bikes. It's the little things, right? The little touches, the fine touches that people, you know, when you're out around with your friends and at rallies and all these events, they're like, people are looking at your bike. They're like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's what I do. I love going around and looking at people's bikes, you know, seeing what they got done. You get ideas. And then you're like, oh man, I need that. Or, oh, hell no, I don't want to do that. I've seen a bunch of them, right? Okay, so now we could go around and tighten this up. And again, you don't want to go too tight. You don't want to go, oh my goodness, that looks good. You got to be kidding me. Oh my God, that just made the whole side of the bike. And you know why, guys? Because my primary cover is chrome. I've seen it on other bikes where the primary cover is either black or a different color to match the bike. Like, this looks so good because this primary cover is chrome and this is chrome. It just, the red just pops. Check this out, guys. Look, tell me that doesn't look absolutely primo. Oh man. Got the Trask Evolution Industries red pressure plate with the 6 springs. Now when the bike starts up, obviously that pressure plate's going to be spinning. That is going to look amazing. Oh my God, what do you guys think? Let me know. Guys, I know it's already, honestly, it's already dark, but I got to show this to you guys. So let me pull the bike out really quick, start it up so you guys could see it spinning and see how it looks. All right, guys, here we go. Let me zoom you guys back out. I'm gonna start the bike. Here, let me put you guys down here so you guys could see it. You guys are gonna have a nice view. That looks really good. Thanks, brother Nadal. Appreciate you, man, so much. That thing looks so good on the bike. What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments. Okay, that was other than that stupid bolt being stripped, it's a really simple and easy install. Let me show you guys how it looks on the inside here. Like, with the chrome, tell me that doesn't look so good. Look at that. Oh, baby. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Love every single one of you guys, and we will see you guys on the next one, man. We're gonna have an absolutely amazing 2024. Peace out.